Hey you all, this is Mackie P.I.M.O JW Jones. Want to give a shout out to all of the P.I.M.O JWs out there, all the ex-JWs, all of the non-JWs, and all of the Jehovah's Witnesses, because I know you're watching. I just wanted to just ask the governing body a question. Like, what do you expect from children? Like, what? You know, are you expecting them to have an adult frame of mind? You know, like, I'm gonna tell you something. Every time Stephen Lett says something about kids, he always got some sort of negative undertone. Always got something negative to say about children. You know, he's always talking about children are very selfish and mine. Were you not like that as a kid, Stephen Lett? I couldn't imagine how he looked as a goofy ass little boy. I know he was like that. He up here talking shit about children as if he was never a child. You was a little goofy ass looking little child too, fool. You know, what a little enemy of God. Well, motherfucker, you was an enemy of God too until your ass got baptized. Okay, look at the moon. I mean, you probably can't see it, but you see that bright thing right there? It's just so pretty. It's just beautiful. Anyway, that's me enjoying nature. But you can't expect a child to act like an adult. Especially when it comes to these meetings. Oh my God. Do you understand how bored to death I was? Especially when my mother first started studying with this one sister. We all lived in an apartment complex. She lived on, I think, the 5th floor. And I think we lived on the 3rd floor at the time. And she was doing, you know, witnessing within the apartment complex because she was pretty much the only sister that had, I think it was a couple of witnesses that lived in that complex. So some of the sisters would get together and just start knocking on doors within the apartment complex. So they'll go to like all the different floors and stuff like that. Well, you know, they knocked on the 3rd floor, which is where we lived, and well, you know, what happened after that, you know, so we started going on all of these studies. Bro. So this is what happens at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, when you're getting off work. Some of these people tend to want to fall asleep on the wheel. Just got to be careful. But yeah, my mother studied the Live Forever book. That's what that's the book that she was studying when she got baptized. And I'm telling you, like, it was so long and drawn out. Like, oh my God, just get it over with. I'm so bored. I want to watch cartoons. You know, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I got school. It's just, you know, that's all I want, you know. And then don't you dare doze off. Don't you dare fall asleep. This is where the child abuse comes in, and people think that this stuff is just normal. I knew a sister who would make her children, she would pinch her children pinch her children if they fell asleep. And then if they keep falling asleep, she would make them stand up. You know how fucking embarrassing that is? Do you think these kids want to listen to some monotone, boring ass brother that don't even want to get to talk himself up there? Like, come on, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that when I became a parent, I'm like, you know what? If the kids are really tired or antsy, or if you know it's gonna be a problem going to the Kingdom Hall, if you know it's gonna, you know they're gonna cut up, you know they're gonna raise hell, just stay home. And I stayed home a lot of nights, you know, because it's just like, fuck, what you gonna do? Because every time I would bring the kids to the Kingdom Hall and they would raise hell, right? You got them snarky ass looks from these sisters, you know, especially from some of these sisters who ain't never had children, never had kids in the truth. Or if they came into the truth, they came to the truth before, they had kids way before and their kids are grown. Them the sisters I'm talking about. I'm like, bitch, are you gonna help me with these kids, or are you just gonna sit there and look at me in judgment? Well, then turn your motherfucking ugly ass motherfucking face around and listen to that boring ass talk, because you know you want to fall asleep too, bitch. You know? It's just like, if an adult can barely stay up and listen to the brother give a talk at the hall or at the assembly, what makes you think a child can do this? Out of the mouth of babes. If a child is bored, you know you're bored too. You know you bored. You know you bored. But what do you say at the end of every Kingdom Hall or every assembly? Oh, that was an encouraging meeting. Oh, that was an encouraging assembly. No, it's not. You're just trained to say that. You're just trained to say that. You know that shit was boring as fuck. You know it was. I'm clowning right now, y'all. I'm just trying to stay awake and stay awake, stand firm until I go home, so that I won't fall asleep on the wheel. So I'm pretty much at the house. Let me lower it so y'all don't know what street I live on, okay? They be like, oh my God, I think I know who this is. It's to the point I don't even give a fuck at this point. I really don't. It's like I don't want to get caught at this point. I've been going through so much. It's like, if you want to point it out to me, point it out to me. You know, majority of Jehovah's Witnesses are shunning me anyway. Jehovah's Witness family is shunning me anyway. And my parents are dead, you know. So it's not like I have anybody, you know. And then the majority of my brothers and sisters are not Jehovah's Witnesses, and the only one that is faded. So I ain't got nothing to lose, really. I really don't. But I'm gonna keep it incognito until I get caught, really. Hey, what if I get 1,000 subscribers? If I get 1,000 subscribers, I might show my face for a few seconds and maybe post a video with my face. But it'll be a private video. It's not gonna be or you know, unlisted, and I'll put it on YouTube. But at this point, it ain't even that serious. But anyway, that's it. So now I have to fight to try to find a parking spot, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know, pretty much everybody is at home sleep, except for me, because I work nights part-time. So this is Mackie, P.I.M.O J.W. Jones. Question everything. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. And don't be afraid to do outside research. Love you all. Peace.